Hey, my dear subscribers. Going through your comments, we realized you're really into the idea of us starting a series. So, we've decided to make Sundays all about this kind of video. We're kicking things off with a 4-episode miniseries inspired by the book and games of Dead Space, diving deep into the sci-fi horror genre. We truly hope you'll enjoy it. Let's get this show on the road. In the vast and silent vacuum of space, the USS Nova, an advanced exploration vessel, emits a desperate distress signal. The message, laden with terror and despair, cuts through the darkness of the cosmos, echoing in all directions. Help. Unidentified creatures aboard. We've lost control. Send assistance. This anguished plea resonates through the corridors of the ship, catching the attention of Gustav, an experienced space freighter pilot. With years of service in deep space, Gustav is known for his unwavering courage and exceptional piloting skills. His badges gleam on his uniform, an emblem representing years of dedicated service and countless successful missions. A certified star pilot since youth, Gustav has shown exceptional talent for piloting spacecraft. His dexterity and skill in commanding any type of ship are unparalleled. He earned this badge after completing a series of rigorous tests and demonstrating proficiency in precise and efficient flight maneuvers. In addition to his piloting prowess, Gustav is also a qualified engineer. He masters the intricate mechanical systems of spacecraft, capable of diagnosing and solving complex problems, even in the most adverse conditions of space. His experience as an engineer makes him invaluable in emergency situations. Throughout his career, Gustav has demonstrated exceptional leadership skills. He knows how to inspire and motivate his team, maintaining calm and focus even in the most dangerous situations. His ability to make quick and effective decisions under pressure makes him a respected leader by all who know him. With his badges shining proudly on his chest, Gustav embarks on yet another mission, determined to confront the unknown dangers awaiting in the USS Nova. He knows that the fate of his fellow crewmates is in his hands, and he will not fail in his rescue mission. The call for help. As Gustav and his team approach the USS Nova, a sense of apprehension settles over the rescue ship. The darkness of deep space envelops the USS Nova, shrouding it in sinister shadows that seem to stretch into infinity. Gustav's ship sensors pick up debris floating in space, silent witnesses to a battle that happened very recently. Twisted metal fragments and destroyed wreckage adorn the space around the USS Nova, clearly indicating the magnitude of the tragedy that unfolded there. As the rescue ship draws closer, the vital signs of the USS Nova are scarce and weak. The silent radio, a broken distress antenna, and a lack of life indicator lights suggest that something terrible has happened on board. Gustav gazes out the window of the command cabin, his gaze fixed on the USS Nova, drifting in the dark abyss of space. His breath is audible in the oppressive silence as he prepares to venture into the unknown. The USS Nova, once a mighty exploration vessel, now resembles a lifeless carcass adrift in the cosmos void. Gustav knows he is about to face a challenge like no other, and his heart is heavy with uncertainty about what they will find inside the USS Nova. But he also knows it is his responsibility to confront the unknown and bring light to the darkness engulfing the drifting ship. With his team by his side, he prepares to enter the USS Nova and confront the horrors that await within its shadowy corridors. As they enter the dark and silent corridors of the USS Nova, Gustav and his team are immediately enveloped in an aura of despair and horror. The darkness is oppressive, wrapping around them like a cold mantle as they cautiously advance through the labyrinthine corridors of the abandoned ship. The echo of their footsteps resonates on the metal walls, mingling with the unsettling whispers that seem to emanate from the shadows around them. At every turn, they come across distressing evidence of the battle that unfolded there. Bloodstains adorn the walls, and equipment wreckage litters the floor like silent witnesses to a scene of horror. The mangled bodies of the USS Nova's crew members lie strewn about, their glazed eyes staring into the void as mute witnesses to the terror that consumed them. Strange markings adorn their pale skins, indicating the presence of a dark and malevolent force that has infiltrated the ship. As Gustav and his team venture deeper into the USS Nova, they begin to feel the sinister presence that permeates the air. A chill runs down their spines as they brace themselves to face the horrors lurking in the shadows. Suddenly, a shrill scream cuts through the silence, echoing through the dark corridors like a distorted echo of the despair that haunts the ship. The hearts of Gustav and his team pound frantically in their chests as they prepare to face whatever lurks in the shadows. The nightmare awakens aboard the USS Nova, and Gustav knows they are about to face challenges beyond their wildest imagination. With firm determination and unwavering courage, they press on into the unknown, ready to confront the horror that awaits in the depths of the abandoned ship. As Gustav and his team delve deeper into the dark corridors of the USS Nova, the sense of terror intensifies with every step. They are surrounded by an atmosphere of despair and imminent danger, with each shadow seeming to hide an invisible threat ready to strike. The twisted corridors of the abandoned ship become a labyrinth of nightmares, where each turn reveals new horrors. Abominable creatures, twisted and deformed, emerge from the shadows, their sharp fangs gleaming in the dim light of the damaged fixtures. Gustav leads his team with unwavering determination, his courage serving as a beacon of hope amidst the oppressive darkness. With weapons drawn and nerves of steel, they face the hordes of abominations infesting the corridors of the USS Nova, fighting for their own survival and the hope of rescuing any survivors who may still be hiding in the shadows. With each encounter with the grotesque creatures, Gustav and his team find themselves pushed to the limits of their abilities and courage. They fight with unrestrained ferocity, each team member relying on the other to overcome the deadly challenges they face. In addition to the creatures, they also encounter elaborate traps left behind by the alien invaders, testing their cunning and survival skills in a deadly game of cat and mouse. Even in the darkest adversities, Gustav and his team remain united in their determination to survive and triumph over the forces of evil that plague the USS Nova. Each victory is a small glimmer of hope amidst the darkness, propelling them forward, even as horror threatens to consume them. They know that the battle for survival is far from over, but they refuse to succumb to despair. With courage and determination, they face the horrors of the USS Nova, ready to challenge fate and emerge triumphant, if not as heroes, then at least as survivors against all odds. After facing countless trials and challenges in the dark depths of the USS Nova, Gustav and his team finally find a glimmer of hope amidst the relentless darkness. In a remote corner of the ship, they discover a group of survivors, led by Lieutenant Sarah Hayes, whose determination and courage are as evident as the fear in her eyes. United in their fight for survival, they share stories of loss and sacrifice, bound by a common determination to escape the clutches of the nightmare that surrounds them. Together, they face unimaginable challenges, from hordes of grotesque creatures to ingenious traps left behind by the alien invaders. Every step is a battle for life, but they refuse to yield to despair, finding strength in each other to keep moving forward, even when the darkness seems overwhelming. With courage and determination, Gustav and the survivors face the horrors of the USS Nova, solving intricate puzzles and overcoming seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Each victory is a small glimmer of hope amidst the darkness, propelling them closer to the freedom they so desperately desire. As they approach the rescue ship, they feel the weight of time rapidly running out. Every second is precious, and they know they cannot afford to hesitate. With renewed determination, they press on, facing the unknown with courage and resolve. Finally, the light at the end of the tunnel draws near, shining like a beacon of hope amidst the relentless darkness. With their hearts pounding in their chests, Gustav and his team prepare for the final challenge that awaits them: the path to safety and the promise of a new dawn. As they watch the USS Nova fade into the stellar horizon, they know that the battle for survival is far from over. In the vast emptiness of space, danger lurks in every shadow, awaiting the next encounter with the fearless explorers of the cosmos. But they also know that together, they can face any challenge the universe may throw their way. With courage and determination, they forge ahead into the unknown, ready to confront whatever the future may bring. As the USS Nova slowly disappears into the stellar horizon, Gustav and the survivors breathe a collective sigh of relief. They are exhausted, but the feeling of triumph permeates the air around them. Together, they have faced the horrors of deep space, defied the forces of evil, and emerged on the other side, stronger and more united than ever before. As they watch the USS Nova become a small distant point of light, Gustav and his team know that the future is still uncertain. The scars of the battle for survival are deeply etched in their minds and hearts, reminding them of the losses they have suffered and the sacrifices that have been made. But they also carry with them the hope of a new beginning, a new dawn in a vast universe full of possibilities. They are survivors, tireless fighters who refuse to yield to despair, even in the darkest circumstances. As they prepare to embark on a new journey, Gustav and his team know that the road ahead will be challenging. They will face new dangers, new obstacles, and new enemies on their journey through the unknown reaches of space. But they also know that as long as they are together, they can face any challenge the universe may throw their way. With courage and determination, they plunge into the future, ready to face whatever fate holds in store for them. For in the end, they are more than just survivors. They are heroes, fearless warriors who have defied the stars and emerged triumphant on the other side. And with that determination, they will continue to move forward towards the unknown, in search of a new beginning and a future full of hope. And that's a wrap on our first episode. Did you like it? Drop your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned because next Sunday we've got another episode coming your way in the sci-fi horror vibe. Now, go ahead and click on one of our videos popping up for you and stick with us. Catch you later.